Welcome back, Catamounts. Hope you're as excited as we are to be in the holiday season. I'm Rufaro Rutizirira.
And I'm Lorelai Noyes. This is your campus news presented by WeTV and Catamount Entertainment.
We're in the last week of classes and students are gearing up for exam week.
I'm sure we're all excited to have some time off during the December break.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, 100%.
Oh my God. What are you up to this holiday season?
Spending time with my family, my boyfriend, and my cats. What about you?
Oh, I'm doing a show actually.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I'll be playing Scrooge, so stay tuned for that. But let's see what's happening locally here in Western North Carolina.
Western Carolina University's 2025 Fall Graduation Ceremony is coming up on December 13th. Doors open for guests starting at 8 a.m. at the Ramsey Regional Activity Center. For all honors, undergraduates, graduate, and doctoral degree candidates for arts and sciences, education and allied professions, and fine arts and performing arts, the ceremony starts at 10 a.m. For the colleges of Business, Engineering and Technology, and Health of Human Sciences, the ceremony time is at 3 p.m.
If you're in the Christmas spirit, head to downtown Silver on December 5th for the Christmas tree lighting. The event goes from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and is accompanied by music and fun for family and friends.
In the studio, we have a surprise! It's our paper craft contest with our host, Jacoy Bell.
Hi, I'm Jacoy, Rudolph's third cousin, and this is our snowflake creating contest. And here are our contestants.
So who do you think's gonna win here?
I think, not to like brag or anything, but my family does go back pretty far in like the snowflake history. My great granduncle Eustace Creel, he founded the technology to allow us to capture pictures of snowflakes.
Wow,
It's very interesting.
Wait, who are you?
Oh, I'm Eustace Creel's great grand niece. I think that's how it works. Ryan.
And I'm Thomas, no relation.
And I'm Owen. I also don't have any relation to those snowflakes.
Okay, are y'all ready to get started?
Oh, you bet.
Indeed.
Okay, let's get to it.
Oh, how nice. I appreciate you.
Well, it's got to be sportsman.
No, of course.
Yeah, it's the holiday season. So when was the last time y'all did this?
Second grade.
I don't
It's
remember.
definitely been a little bit for me. I won't lie.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to feel it come back in my bones a little bit.
Nice form you have.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's looking good.
You're putting just so much effort into this, right?
Yeah. I mean, everything starts with a good base. And that first
Yeah.
fold is really
It's
important.
really important.
And you really have to go slow to ensure that you get a smooth, cut. You don't want to.
You're saying that, but you're the farthest one ahead, Owen. Yeah, I'm a
Where's the
little-
balance?
I think it looks solid.
Okay. So, we'll tune in later to see what these guys are up to.
I think I'm gonna put my money on Ryan. I think the ancestral spirit will help him out.
Yeah, he seems pretty locked in over there.
Stay tuned for the National News Desk with Thomas Newsom and some sports with Chap and Dom.
With this break.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Right here, baby. Look. Uma.
Something more than a birthday is happening here. Once you can see it, you can help. The sooner you recognize the signs of autism, the sooner you can make a lifetime of difference for your child. Start by answering a few simple questions at screenforautism.org.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here! Wait! What?
I can't drive.
What? My. Oh.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Every day,
Millions of people are connecting
and even though we're overcoming obstacles,
Watching each other's backs.
and banding together.
We should still make an effort.
We should still make an
to
effort.
get to know each other,
On a deeper level.
Father,
cosplayer,
Mentor.
Actor.
it's time we take a step forward
it's time we take a step forward.
Come together.
and discover
How accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Hello, I'm Thomas Newsom. Welcome to the National News Desk. With Thanksgiving last week, let's take a look at how inflation is affecting Americans' wallets during the holiday season. According to the American Farm Bureau Federation, the cost of a family Thanksgiving was 5% cheaper this year, making it the third year in a row where the cost of a Thanksgiving dinner has dropped. Turkey is the main contributor to the drop in prices, with the cost decreasing by 16%. While the cost of turkey may be down, other produce items are experiencing a spike, with fresh vegetables up by more than 61%. One of the key contributors to the rise in veggie prices is natural disasters and the unpredictability of supply and demand for produce. Despite inflation slowing down on paper, consumer reports say that groceries are still more expensive than in previous years. Although inflation has slowed down, the overall price of food is still 18% higher than prices in January 2022. Although the cost of living is back up this year, spending trends during Black Friday were 4.1% higher than they were last year. While consumers are spending more money, they are spending their money on wish list items. The buyers are high earners, and people are buying less, but the items themselves are more expensive. Bankrate, an online financial platform that helps users compare financial products, surveyed holiday shopping and showed that 30% of shoppers intended to spend less, while 40% of shoppers intended to spend the same amount of money this year during the sales. The majority of the growth in spending isn't coming from the middle class, but from upper-income households. Although consumer sentiment trends are dropping, people are still spending money on the holidays. If you're planning on traveling and don't have a real ID yet, the Transportation Security Administration, or TSA, has announced that flyers can pay a fee to get around without the proper ID. Travelers will be able to pay the fee starting on February 1st, 2026, and it will be $45 to use an alternative identification card rather than the real ID. The fee will cover travelers for 10 days. TSA still encourages flyers to get a real ID to make their travels more convenient. Nearly half of trucking schools in the U.S. could be potentially shut down due to a review by the Transportation Department. A large percentage of the schools were found to be not in compliance with government requirements. 44% of the 16,000 could potentially shut down. 3,000 of those schools will be closed if they don't comply with training requirements within the next 30 days. The Transportation Department has determined a variety of reasons why the closures are needed, some being that the schools are falsifying training data, not meeting the curriculum standards, instructors being unqualified, poor facility conditions, or failing to maintain documentation during audit or governmental investigations. The goal is to ensure that all truck drivers are qualified for a valid commercial driver's license. This has been the National News Desk. I'm Thomas Newsom. Hope you have a happy holidays. Back to your anchors at the desk.
The Christmas parade will be traveling through downtown Silva on December 7th from 3 to 4 p.m. Be sure to stop by with family to see handcrafted floats and memories in beautiful downtown Silva.
If you like handmade crafts, the Yuletide Market will be a great event to check out in downtown Silva. The market is filled with handcrafted gifts for the holiday season, located at Bridge Park on 76 Railroad Avenue, and goes from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Our paper crafters have been working hard on their snowflakes. Let's see how they're doing.
Welcome back. Now, Ryan, how would your granduncle feel about your work?
The first corner I folded isn't even like pointy anymore. I really don't think he'd be happy with me.
Thomas?
Okay, so there's no rule against using a pocket knife on your snowflake to cut out inside. I checked. So I think it's gonna be okay.
And I see you have a hammer as well.
Oh yeah, that's in case either of these two start mouthing off.
Okay. Owen?
I made a snake. That was my first priority.
That's a very nice snake.
Yeah, it came out of the remnants. Yeah, and I don't know. I'm working on cutting this in a second.
Okay, sounds good.
I already forgot what to do after this.
Would you like some help?
No, I mean,
Why don't you teach us?
Like, I mean, it's the family legacy here.
Okay,
you know? Like,
you fold this
that
corner,
right?
you
Yeah,
fold it
yeah.
into thirds,
Yeah.
and then you cut off the excess, and then you start. It should look like that, and you're drawing your designs on it, and then you cut them out.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Thomas, no relation.
Exactly, no relation.
They mentioned another Thomas somewhere? You're not like related to all that guy?
Oh no, that guy, no, he is very good looking though. Guy does national news, I think.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, no.
Sounds like a cool guy.
Yeah.
Not that cool now. Let's, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, we'll check back a little later to see how they're doing.
Stay tuned for the weather with Jack McBriar and Ryan Creel with tips on what not to get your family for Christmas after this break.
When I first saw a turtle, my heart was full. Now I'm anything but lonely.
We have this like deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You could say, how are you, or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR, it's all good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should.
Whatever gets you talking. Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's up?
Do we have a gun?
Hello, Catamounts, and I'm Jack McBrayer with your weather, a little festive hat on. So tomorrow we have a little bit of rain showers. We have morning showers, but otherwise it'll be cloudy with a high of 42 and a low of 32. And then we're moving on to Saturday where we start seeing clouds, but it's more sunny with a high of 53 and a low of 31. Moving on to Sunday, also cloudy with suns, a high of 49 and a low of 38 with Monday, also sunny, so it would probably be really cold with a high of 45 and a low of 38. Make sure you got your blankets and hot cocoa then. Then we're going on to Tuesday with a high of 49 and a low of 26. Wednesday with a high of 54 and a low of 37. And then going into Thursday during the last exam day, everybody getting ready to go home for Christmas break that day, we have a high of 54 and a low of 33. Make sure you have your umbrellas because it's going to be raining that day. But I'm Jack McBrayer with your weather, and then we're going to go back to the desk.
Do you have any holiday traditions?
Not here, no. Do you?
I have a few. I usually wear the same Star Wars sweater pajama set on Christmas Eve. It's just something fun I like to do to get into the spirit.
All right, I might need to give myself a matching pajama set with you for the holidays. Asheville holiday traditions will continue throughout this month with the winter lights at the North Carolina Arboretum. You'll be able to walk through the light show made up of over 1 million lights. As a part of the tradition, troll sightings will be a part of the walk, and 6 of Danville's trolls will be walking through the lights as well.
For over 3 decades, the Omni Grove Park Inn has been hosting the National Gingerbread Contest. The competition is open to all ages, and they can submit houses made up of at least 75% gingerbread. Guests can visit the gingerbread displays throughout December to January 4th, 2026, from Monday to Thursday and Sundays after 6 p.m.
Something smells amazing in the studio.
It's Julian and Ryan back with another episode of We Cook.
OMG, Ryan, guess what?
What?
It's the holiday season.
Really?
And we've been doing this show for so long now. And I think, you know, it's been a while, but if you allow it, I think we should bring on a guest.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's a good idea.
It's the holiday season. You bring the people together. I think it's time.
Yeah, it took the words right out of my mouth. I think having a guest on would be great for the holiday season.
I wish we had someone, though.
Yeah, I wish we did too.
What's going on, y'all?
Not much.
Yeah.
Owen, how are you doing?
I'm pretty excited to host this episode of We Cook that I've done many times before.
Yeah, you know, but we were thinking about bringing on like a potential guest.
I don't think we need it.
You
I
don't
think
think so?
I think us 3 hosts, I think we got this. I think it's going to be a great time. I don't think we need anyone else.
You're so right.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, chat, I think it's time.
We cook!
So for the ingredients, we have a 4-pound bag of shredded hash browns. We're not going to use all that. Butter, cheddar cheese, sour cream, and cream of chicken soup. So first, we preheat the oven to not that high, but a little 375 degrees. So first, we don't put the butter in the oven. We put it in the microwave, and then we just, I don't know, man. We express cook it until it's melted. So the recipe calls for 1.5 cups of cheddar cheese. I'm just gonna eyeball it because I don't have a measuring cup with me. So we continue the mixing process of all our ingredients. We just put these dollops of sour cream here in the bowl. We got cream of chicken soup to continue the cream theming. I'm gonna open this can here. Yes, it appears that I will have to use the spoon again. It'll merge everything, but since it's all getting mixed up anyways, I don't see the issue. Here's our butter, nice and melted from the microwave. We're just gonna pour that in as well. Okay. And now we begin the process of mixing all of this together.
Happy birthday, Ryan!
Yay! Happy birthday, Ryan! We're about midway through mixing this up. We're gonna put in our seasoning. So We Cook has these fancy electric grinders. So you know, we put in some onion powder to give it a little extra zing. You know, some paprika, a little bit of spice, and then we'll put in some garlic powder to finish off the seasoning. You know, I'm a big fan of garlic, so, and I know Ryan is too. So we'll put this in. Stirring up all this seasoning and such now.
Hooray!
Yay! And now, we're just gonna pick it up, take it over to our already preheated oven, and we'll just slide it in. And now we wait. So, we've cooked it for an hour now. We're gonna go ahead and take it out, see what we got. And it's fogging up my glasses, but it's fine. Look at this. Wow, this is gonna be great. Real scrumptious.
God, it's a shame we can't eat it.
Yeah, we have a shoot to go to right after this.
Yeah, it looks really good.
It's a shame, but it'll cool down while we're gone.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of We Cook. I'm sure the food's great, but we can't try it because we gotta bounce. Happy holidays, everyone. We'll see you in the future.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I am kind of hungry. I wonder if they have a plate for me. I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully it looks great for the holidays.
Speaking of the holidays, it's got me wondering what I should get my mom for Christmas.
I was thinking about getting my mom this nice pair of shoes.
No, I had Ryan Creel has some suggestions. Let's take a look.
Hello everyone, I am Ryan Creel, and today I'm going to be giving all of you the rundown on what it is I am going to be buying for my family this year. And do not be afraid to use some of these ideas yourself. I think I outdid myself this time around. So let's dive right into this first person. I bought something for my 82-year-old grandmother, and I brought her a private jet and piloting lessons because she always told me how she wanted to travel the world. Next up on my list is my mother, who was someone who always took care of me and helped me become who I am. So for her, I think I had a light bulb turn on when I saw this. I ended up buying her a spark plug for her car because you never know when your car is going to need it. You're welcome, Mom. The next person that came to mind was my father, and I looked for the perfect item for him. And he is such a magical person. I found him a fairy godmother costume to go along with his Santa Claus costume that he promised me he would wear years ago, and I am still waiting. One day, guys, one day. Coming up after my father, I had to get my sister something wonderful, as well as when I was at Walmart pondering what could make her the happiest. I ended up settling in on a hammer because she always said she wanted to be able to make quick work of the dishes. Then I moved on to what my cousins may want for Christmas. This year, I have 3 cousins, all with a variety of things they like. When I was looking, I found by a Christmas miracle something that all 3 of them would enjoy. An all-expense-paid trip to the local Waffle House where each of them will be able to get half a waffle for free. Moving on to the last couple of gifts I purchased this year for my aunt and uncle. I got them a gift they would both use. I got them a waterbed to help them get better sleep and no longer wake up with aches and pains. Last but not least, my cousin recently had a baby, and I didn't want to leave him out there, so I went ahead and bought him a model Cat C.1 bulldozer with a horsepower of 170 and an operating weight of 42,263 pounds with the CDL included? Because what baby doesn't need a fully working bulldozer for the times your parents make you eat the nasty green stuff they call veggies? Well, that is my Christmas list for all of you wondering. Thank you for watching. And everyone, enjoy your Christmas season. I'm Ryan Creel. Back to you at the desk.
Stay tuned for Sports with Chap and Dom and our winner for the paper craft contest.
We'll be right back after the break.
Kids will be kids, which just goes to say kids will be curious. They get into everything. If there's a loaded firearm in the house, they could get their hands on that too. Keeping firearms locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition in a place inaccessible to kids can help keep your loved ones safe from family fire. Safe gun storage saves lives.
We scored? Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that? I'm playing with these new face filters. Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. Kevin, I need that back. No. Kevin!
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music.
Yeah.
Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
And now for Sports with Chap and Dom.
Season greetings, Catamounts. I'm Dom Siani.
And I'm Chap Chappell, your voices for Western Carolina News. And we are back in the saddle, or should I say the sleigh?
The sleigh, indeed. You know, it's getting a little cold out there, Chap, but you know, the semester is winding down and everything out there. But you know, as the weather gets colder and the fall semester comes to an end, a new batch of Catamount sports is underway. Tipping off with basketball, the Catamounts men's and women's teams are well into their first stretch of the season. After a tough couple of games over the Thanksgiving weekend, the teams returned to home for the Education Day game. The men's team tipped off the event this past week with Tuesday, a matchup against Virginia University of Lynchburg. The Cats dominated the Dragons 124-62 with guard CJ Highland leading the team in points at 19. 7 for 10 shooting, the team improves to 4-4 on the year. The team packs their bags home alone style for a 3-game road trip starting with USC upstate this Saturday, tipping off at 2. The Cats finished their road trip with a game against Georgia December 18th. No, you're a big Georgia fan, Chad. The team returns home New Year's Eve to start in conference play with a matchup against the Wofford Terriers at 1 p.m. Moving over to the women's team would also host the education game, this time with USC Upstate this past Wednesday. Looking to get back in the win column, the Cats would play a tough game with Betsy Burnett leading the team with 17 points. Unfortunately, the Spartans would pull away to win 55-44. The Catamounts fall to 2-8 on the year. The team will be back home this Sunday with a matchup against Queens. Tip-off is at 2 p.m. The women's team is also packing their bags and hitting the roads this holiday with a matchup against Gardner-Webb in Indiana before returning home to play Montreat on December 30th.
Redshirt sophomore quarterback Teron Dickens wants a Christmas present under his gift, and what it is going to be the Walter Payton Award. He's been invited to the ceremony in 2023 announcement, and he's recognizing his extraordinary performance during the NCAA FCS season.
Indeed, Dickens has led in the 5 major offensive categories. Despite not playing the first 3 games of the season, he will be joining a bunch of them. Bo Burnett from Youngstown and Cole Patton from North Dakota State. The Walter Payton Award is essentially the FCS equivalent of the Heisman Trophy for the FBS. Notable past recipients include Steve McNair, Tony Romo, Jimmy Garofalo, Cooper Kupp, and Trey Lance. A lot of NFL talent there.
Oh, yeah.
Dickens is the first Catamount to ever receive this invitation. Dickens led the FCS in total passing yards with 3,508 yards. He ranked first in passing yards per game with 390 yards and completion percentage of 74.2. Dickens also set a Catamount school record of 38 touchdowns and 3,829 yards over 462 plays. Also, just 2 picks on the year. Broke of course, the record that a lot of people are talking about, but the SoCon here at Western, the biggest, of course, being the most consecutive completions with 46 passes. Insane indeed.
Regardless of the outcome of voting, Tiger Dickens has left an impact on Catamount football that will be felt for decades to come. Probably one of the best football players we've had ever walk through Western.
I think so, yeah. He'll be remembered a long time.
For sure. The Walter Payton Award will be announced on Saturday, January 3rd. The Catamounts indoor track and field team will be running off to Clemson, South Carolina for their first meet of the year on December 5th, which is the Clemson opener. They will be opening in different events, including distance, hurdles, jumps, multis, pole vaults, sprints, and throws. The rest of the meets include on January 10th, UNC Asheville Collegiate Opener. That's in Middle Spring. The Tryon Invitational Winter Invitational in Middle Spring, North Carolina. The ECE Banked is Best Invitational in Middle Spring on January 30th. on February 13th through 14th is the Darius Dixon Memorial Invitational in Lynchburg, Virginia. And in February 23rd through, or 27th, I'm sorry, through 28th is the SoCon Indoor Championship in Lexington, Virginia. And they're going to end with the National Championship in Fayetteville, Arkansas on March 13th and 14th. To conclude this semester of Western sports is WeTV's Fall Athlete.
Indeed. The Fall Athlete, to no one's surprise, will be, of course, Catamounts quarterback Teron Dickens for his historic season.
Amazing.
Congrats, Teron. Happy holidays, and
Go Cats!
Our contestants for the paper craft should be wrapping up. Let's see who won our thrilling competition.
This is the moment you've been waiting for. The winner will be able to name this bird for the studio. Currently, his name is Mitch McGee. So let's see the snowflakes and let's see who won. Okay. With the score of, I think that's 6 or 7, is Ryan.
Oh my God! You're kidding. Wait, you're kidding? You're for real?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I don't think.
I'm sorry to be loud. I thought I was in the water. I thought I was dead in the water.
I think people felt pity for Ryan's grandpa.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
I think the people understand the legacy behind this. This is ordinary people might look at this and go, Ryan, that's a square. That's not a snowflake. But my great-grand-grand-grand uncle knew that snowflakes can be squared.
They just can't.
They can't.
They're always.
It's right here. It's in front of you.
Look at all these happy little drawings you made.
Yeah. With.
But what are the people saying?
Well,
all right.
How do you feel? What's going through your head right now?
I feel upset. I feel robbed. I feel like this hammer is really could do some damage, but I'm gonna be the bigger man and put it there.
Okay.
And be in the
Let me
holiday
take
spirit.
that from
That's
you.
probably a good idea.
Okay, well, congratulations, Ryan.
Congratulations, Ryan.
What are you gonna name the bird?
You know, Eustace Krill, such a wonderful man, and you know, I'm thinking it would be really commemorative to name it after his dad, Ryan Creel. So I really think my great-great-great-great-great-grand uncle's dad, Ryan Creel, would be such a fitting name for the bird.
Okay, great. Well, the bird's name is Ryan Krill, everybody.
Wow. Wow. I don't even know what to say.
Sorry. We're all at a loss for words.
It's December 4th, which gives WeTV its very own special holiday. Ryan Crill's birthday!
Happy birthday, Ryan. The current one, not the great uncle's dad one.
Ryan.
From all of the crew. From all of the crew, we hope you have a wonderful day.
Yes, and that's all the campus news we have for tonight and this semester.
And students and staff alike, we hope you enjoy your well-deserved holiday break.
Thanks for watching and tune in to WeTV next semester for more campus news.
Go Cats!